Hello! This is my dear friend from birth, Cari. We've known each other literally forever because our moms are best friends.
So we've known each other since before birth, essentially.
Exactly. And Cari is like literally like what, 2 weeks older than I am? Something like that?
You're born in September.
Yes.
I was born in July.
You're born in July?
Are you
Oh, you're a
kidding me?
Leo! Leo comes right before. You're right. See,
I'm on the cusp because when I was born, it was Leo, and then like really shortly after it like changed to Cancer. So I'm
Oh,
like
okay.
cusp. So I'm like both technically. Like I resonate with both Cancer and Leo, but you know, rising Pisces and Moon Libra, all those things.
Everything. Okay. Well, now I
Every
sound like an idiot, but that's okay. So, Carrie and I wanted to talk today about Coraline, which is something that's very dear to both of our hearts, actually. And we've done some artistic collaboration on it in the past, on Carrie's body, actually.
like a really big collaboration, like a very permanent collaboration. Should I show it? Should I
Yeah,
show
yeah,
it?
we can start there. So Carrie asked me to design a Coraline tattoo for her, and that's like some of the beautiful symbols from the movie. So as you can tell, it's an important part of us.
I needed it permanently put on my body by my favorite artist, witchy friend.
And now I'm just waiting for Carrie to design my next tattoo. We'll see. Maybe you can design something and I'll put it on my butt cheek. Something just like super fun.
Yes, amazing. Yeah, when I got this tattoo, my sister was like, well, now you have to be best friends with her for the rest of your life. She's on your body till you die. I was like, that was kind of part of our contract when we met each other.
Yeah, I feel like if our moms have made it work, we can definitely make it work. So, the Scorpio mothers are very it's been a prominent facet of our life, many of our discussions.
I feel like we have more in common than our moms, so that helps.
Yeah, which is so, we both ended up as artists. And actually Carrie and I have been talking all summer, actually, I mean for years, about the art and graphic design that we both do. And Carrie has been incredibly instrumental in me being able to build confidence as an artist and designer. I mean, Carrie got her. Do you want to talk about your undergrad?
Um, I did my undergrad at USC in the film school, so I studied like media art with a minor in advertising. So essentially, what I do now for the University of Michigan's diversity office is, because there's like 8 units that make up our office, is anything like that has to do with digital media. So photography, graphic design, video, advertising design, just like anything, that's me.
Which is
So
insane, the amount of work that you do and the portfolio that you have, even just from the last year, just blows me away. So,
I
but
love my.
let's talk about, the stuff you do on the side. So tell me about your most recent Coraline project that has just blown me away.
So Halloween is my favorite holiday of the entire year. Like I celebrate Halloween all year long. It never stops. Um, and so when I moved to Michigan, I was like, I have to dress up as Coraline because she's from Pontiac, Michigan, and I live right off of Pontiac Trail. I don't live anywhere near Pontiac, Michigan, because I live in Ann Arbor. But the fact that I live near, like right off of Pontiac Trail, and that's where she's from, I was like, it's too perfect. Plus, my name, my legal name is Caroline, so it's Caroline as Coraline. I had to do it. Um, Originally, I was going to go to this trail near our house because what I'm not used to, being from the suburbs of the East Bay Area in California, is nature and being so close to it. I mean, we have hills, but it's different because it's like cows is what you get. But here, I walk down the street and I go on this little like walking, biking trail, and it looks like I'm in the middle of the forest near no civilization. So I was going to have my sister take pictures of me there, but of course it started pouring rain the day that I got all of my like stuff done, because I got a wig from Amazon, yellow boots, and like a yellow raincoat, and I got a like the Coraline doll that she has in the movie. I got it at Target, and it was like one of 3. and it looks exactly like the real one, and it's super hard to find. So I bought 2 because I'm gonna sell the other one later on in life.
Also a hustler and an entrepreneur, by the way.
Yes. And because like I'm very I pay attention to little details. That's like one of my main things when I do like social media posts. I like I took my fake nails off and I painted my nails the same color blue that Coraline has her nails painted in the movie, because even though it's like a little tiny detail, I notice it. So basically the gist of this very long-winded explanation is that I got all this stuff for an Instagram post. I did these pictures, I think like a week before Halloween, because I was visiting a friend in Ohio on Halloween, and I didn't want to dress up because the stuff I bought from Amazon was very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So when it started raining, I was like, where can we go that's like kind of spooky? So we went into the basement, which this is new to me because in California we don't have basements.
Have basements.
And luckily our basement isn't finished, so it looks like super spooky. And we turn the lights off, and we have a window well. Essentially, it's like an escape route in case like we get stuck in the basement and we need to get out of the house. We just open the window, climb up the ladder, and we're out in the world. But that was where the light was coming in. So I literally sat on the ground in this little like pocket of light, and my sister took the pictures of me. And then I edited them and I made them look even more spooky than they already kind of were. And that was my big Halloween Coraline project of the year.
And they came out so crazy professionally. So Cari is also a professional photographer and has been doing video editing and all of this stuff forever. Like at least, since even before college. And even though I'm used to her portfolio and I've seen all these incredible things, we've worked together on like photo shoots of me in the past. These photos in particular just like were unlike anything I had seen before, either from her or from really anyone else, because the atmosphere that you were able to get from, like, because I had no context when I saw these. I was like, where's the forest? I thought it was going to be in a forest, and instead it's like the most spooky. The thing about photography is that it can really take you into a place or out of a place, and these just did such a good job of creating this atmosphere that really felt like it was something out of the movie. Because if you know anything about the movie, it's all about displacement, and it's all about being brought into another world that you're not used to, even though it mirrors the one that you exist within. So these were just like, I was like, where are you? Like, I think that was my first question, was like, how did you even get the lighting in the background? Because it looks like a professional studio.
Yeah, that's something like I'm trying to do more like self-portrait type things, but I always want to use my camera, but the lens that I have is too finicky to actually use the camera. So I just use my phone, and I edit almost everything of mine that I put on Instagram on my phone, which Katie is like super in awe of for some reason.
Because that's the thing, is like, you are very detail oriented. I'm not. I'm such a fucking mess. And so, which is what also makes you a really great designer, is that you can see these little details. And so the fact that you can get on your tiny little screen just like so much good detail, like, going into it, okay, I'm going to paint my nails this shade of blue, so that even if it only shows up on a couple pixels, it is there and the effect is there. And I think that's what's like really inspiring to me, is like, you can, especially now, make art out of anything. Everyone can be an artist because we all have a phone, we all have the tools, we can all buy pencils and watercolors and whatever, and you do that. You make it happen, and I think that's really inspiring. So yeah, I am in awe of your little photography hacks. Just, I don't know, because they're cool.
I realized it got dark. What the heck? This is why Michigan weather is so weird, because like literally last week it was like 75 degrees, and now it's like 40 and raining. But
it's crazy.
It adds
the spooky atmosphere. It's great.
Yeah, I was like, it got so dark. But I'm like looking at my timer, so like before the 10 minutes is up, the last like fun fact about Coraline that a lot of people get confused is that everyone thinks it's a Tim Burton movie, but he actually had nothing to do with this movie. He didn't do any work on it. Henry Selick is the director and like I think producer and all that other stuff. But he was inspired by Tim Burton.
Oh.
a lot of people think Tim Burton is the like the director or the producer or anything like that, but he had no work involved in this movie. It's Henry Selick and
Did he do Paranorman, or was that a
yeah,
different? Okay, got you.
I don't know if he did Paranorman, but the production company, it's either Laika or Laika, Laika, they did that, and they specialize in the kind of like puppet, like stop motion animation type movies. And one of the things that I really love about that production company is that they don't do sequels. So I'm like, as much as I would love to see another Coraline, I'm really glad that it's not going to happen, because a sequel would ruin the first one, I think. And that's why it's such an amazing movie, because it is a standalone just itself.
That's perfect, and I think that's also a perfect wrap-up message for this video too, is that little bit of knowledge. So thank you for being here and having this conversation. I love it. I
Yeah.
love talking to you. You are like my day one and my inspiration, and it's great to have you.
Love these little chats.
Thanks. Bye.